Hey everyone, welcome in to Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. We're back. I apologize for the video quality. I'm using my laptop. My phone was stolen over the weekend. I'm still trying to locate it, so just bear with me, all right? And I'll make sure I get these videos out to y'all. So send me some good vibes so I can get my phone back. But in the meantime, let's tap into y'all career reading. And we're back once again. Thank you for joining us. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. This is a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, that link is in the description box below. www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com, and you can book our readings through our sites only. Nowhere else. We will not reach out to you for any readings. We will not reach out to you for donations. If you choose to book a reading, if you choose to give donations, you can find all of that in the description box below. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Also, join us over on Instagram. That's at Pharaohs Rise, not Total Understanding Tarot. That page has been deleted for some time now. We were not able to get back into that after it was blocked by Instagram. So Pharaohs Rise is the only page that we're tapping into. So yeah, you can follow us over there for our it's called Daily Vibes. It's live tarot readings, and so you can join us over there and get some live action. Okay. I hope y'all have been doing well. Hope y'all have been enjoying this Sag season for sure. Yeah, we had a sun. And above that, let's see. All right. Cool. So yeah, I feel like career-wise, perhaps you allowed yourself to release some fears about you being able to achieve your goals here. There may have been something like really stifling your self-esteem. Maybe you tried a bunch of times at something that didn't quite work, or maybe you've were holding on to the idea that success looks a certain way, or that you had to do a certain thing to matter or be successful, but you let go of all those illusions right here, but there's still something lingering. You're still kind of letting go of that energy, because on the bottom is transformative energy here. And I love that Divine Arcana, the major arcana, is starting to show up more in these readings. Divine is really saying that, hey, we have y'all back, because for the past few readings, it's really only been minor arcana. It's just really been you grinding it out. And although you're never alone, this is just like the energy of the divine saying, hey, don't always remember that we're with you as well. So this could be you stepping up your spiritual practices, stepping up your meditations, diving more into your studies, possibly on ways to stay connected to spirit throughout your day. Maybe other spirit guides are trying to come through, other angels, other ascended masters are trying to reach out to you. So just keep that in mind. There may be certain signs and signs and symbols coming towards you. You know, if you see happen to continue to see a certain animal or a certain bird, bird was the first thing I should have said. A certain bird, look those up, see what it means. Look, you're starting to see a lot a similar symbol often. Look those up. Angel numbers, things of that nature. But I'm really feeling more symbols and nature. I actually ended up pulling from the Shaman Oracle deck, which I feel like I will pull for here too. But they want you to stay connected to nature. Sorry, the outside of my nose is really itching, so excuse me. So yeah, this transformative energy, I'm really feeling ego death. I'm really feeling you had to put your pride aside and let something go. You know, let something go, something that may not have been left a good taste in your mouth, something that may have not only broke your heart, but kind of turned it dark a little bit. kind of made you see people in a different light, made you view the world in a different light, and something you were trying to, and it hurt your self-esteem. Yeah. This devil energy, this moon card, there were a lot of illusions. Maybe it was so surprising for you to see someone who they truly, to see someone as they truly were. Maybe something finally came out, or you discovered something, or it was put in your face in a way that you weren't able to deny it. You said like, okay, yeah, this is just what it is. Could be involving a Pisces, could be involving a Capricorn. I'm feeling like perhaps either during Scorpio season, you allowed yourself to transform your idea of who you think you should be or what you think you should be doing. Because in your career, that's very important. That's what even in marketing, that's what they say. People don't buy the product; they buy you, so to speak. They buy into your story. They buy into who you are. And so you have to have an authentic story. You have to be authentic in order to have an authentic story. So the divine was really trying to purify you, and they're really showing me that inner child. You've been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing to get to the root of why you are the way you are, why you're attracting the way you attract. And so there's been whether it was reflecting on the outside, but there's been things that have been shown about you on your inside, about why you are the way you are, the karmic ties that you still have, the ways that you still aren't showing up for yourself in the best possible way that you could. And it's self-accountability. So you're either having to choose to stay there or not. But this is the energy of despair. And you walking away from that. Look at that. You're healing your emotions. You're becoming more emotionally in tune with how you actually feel. This is also bringing to mind in the love reading. One of the antidotes in the Shaman Oracle deck was that release the need to perform. So it's like take off the mask and just be yourself now. And that may be challenging for some people, especially if you've always been like a people pleaser and have gotten the gratification of always hearing, oh, this person is so nice. Oh, this person will always show up. Oh, this person, that makes you feel good even when you're stressed out, even when you are heartbroken, you still show up. And it's like, no, I don't feel well today. I don't have the energy to do that. No, I won't do that. I'm not genuinely interested in handling that task. I'm not genuinely interested in investing in this company, investing in this charity, investing in da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, you're just being honest about how you feel. And yeah, that was the Five of Swords I just saw. So it's going to cause some conflict. That's just the energy it is. Like, people aren't used to you standing up for yourself. People aren't used to you maybe in the workplace saying, no, I'm not going to be able to take on that extra project. Or, no, I'm not going to be able to stay after for that meeting. Or, send me the information in the email and I'll make sure I have it by the deadline. But no, I'm not going to be able to take on more work than what's in my job description. This is you really standing up for yourself and not allowing people to overwork you. Yeah, you're balancing in. You're moving forward, but you're really balancing that inner masculine and feminine in order to be more productive. If your feminine feels like every time you try and express yourself, you're not there to back you up, then it's going to be harder for you to be yourself. It's going to be harder for you to stand in your truth. But whenever you meet some pushback for you standing in your truth, long as you stay 10 toes down, long as you are immovable and have your boundaries set solid, your inner feminine will have place to thrive. Your natural creativity will flow because you know that you will protect you. If nobody else is around, you know that you have you. You know you're going to stand up for you. You know your no means no and your yes means yes. So this is that energy of, this is how you light your path to to the future that you're trying to create is to stay authentic to you and to leave anything else by the wayside and not overanalyze what it'll mean to somebody else and how it'll make someone else feel. Yes, you want to be aware of other people's feelings and just not be careless with other people's hearts and emotions. But part of that is also being true to you and not saying yes to some things that are going to overburden you and knowing that you're going to have to turn it down later and not follow through later. Or, you know, saying yes when you really want to say no, and then now you're resenting the person instead of you taking accountability and saying, well, I really should have just said no out the gate. So we have the Six of Pentacles here. Or something you want to say yes to, but you feel like, oh, this is a bit unorthodox, or oh, I shouldn't do this, or oh, this is your life. Who else about to live this? So we had the Six of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. So I'm getting there some sort of, because yeah, they're showing me the Nine of Cups that came out as you move forward. You start to bring in this energy of harmony. You start to bring in this energy of camaraderie and people who partner with you and follow up on their word and equally invest and really want to succeed and win because they're in this energy too. And you leaving all this behind, all of this, maybe I'm feeling workplace gossip and workplace slander, or, you know, just other industry people gossiping about other industry people, whatever it is. It's just like, I don't know why I'm feeling gossip. I'm just feeling like a lot of chatter, a lot of chitter chatter with this Taurus energy, a lot of backbiting, and you just leaving that behind. You over here unbothered, chilling, very in tune with your emotions and not playing with the other people. And so maybe that's why it's causing some conflict, because, you know, oh, they feel like they all there. They feel like no, I'm just not with all that rah-rah stuff. I have places to go. I have things to do. And you the Magician. You have everything you need. And so you're bringing in this new beginning by doing what? Creating it yourself. They're showing me the Afro puffs. And with your natural hair, maybe your job not really into you having your natural hair, or they're trying to find ways to silence your heritage, your cultural expression. You're not dealing with that. We got the King of Cups here. And this is also you making with all of this change going on, this is also you being stable in your emotions, right? You have a right to feel how you feel. You have a right to move into this energy, but just be mindful in sad season that you don't want to move too quickly just out of pure emotion. So you want the King of Swords, pardon me, the King of yeah. So yeah, even with what you say, speak it with you know, some tact. You can still be truthful. You don't have to sugarcoat anything, but it's just like how you say it. You know, if you don't have to burn a bridge, you don't have to. Sometimes you just have to. But there's oftentimes you can say things in a certain way to get your point across without you having to burn unnecessary bridges or to just be intentionally mean or nasty and create more karmic patterns. You can walk away from situations and leave them in peace. You don't have to leave a job or a situation in chaos and turmoil and slamming doors and throwing. No, you could just put in your month or your 2 weeks and make sure you have all your tasks handled. Make sure you have everything in order. So there's nothing to be said after you're gone. You left in a by the book way. And this is like making solid emotional decisions, because you are emotionally intelligent. You are highly intuitive and you're very in tune. And many people on the planet are not. So it may be kind of challenging for you to connect with certain people on that level. So it may be beneficial to just keep the workplace the workplace. It's not for you to have to share your personal information. And that's also that King of Swords energy, like, that information is too personal for me to share here at work. Or I don't talk about those sort of things at work. Or, you know, I'm not willing to share that information, but let's just get back to the project that we're doing. And it's just being straightforward and honest. And you don't owe anyone a answer just to sort of build some sort of false camaraderie. Yeah. So with this new transformation, what is this? Okay, yeah. So some of y'all did either quit a job or are transitioning to something new here with this Death card, and you may be in your head like, is this the right decision? Will I have enough to do this, or will I have enough to start this new business, or will I have enough? The divine is saying yes. You definitely will with this Ace of Coins here. And this is the Everything is Fine card. This came out in the love reading, so I would suggest you guys watch that when you get a chance. But the everything is fine is like you're all in your head, but the divine is clearly showing you. Spirit, Six of Swords, moving away from those things that are causing you inner turmoil, moving away from those mental patterns that continuously keep you in a karmic cycle, moving away from those low vibrational energies, being stuck in an illusion that you don't have the power to change your life, that you don't hold the key to your success. We got the Ten of Cups with the Strength, with the Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups and Five of Swords? You are overflowing in abundance, and somehow you convince yourself that you aren't worthy of your heart's desires. That this is an illusion for you. What is this orange card? And the orange is also the sacral chakra. That's the pleasure chakra. That's the creative chakra. That's you being authentic. That's you not feeling guilty for what it is that you really want to do with your life, not feeling guilty for the choices that you've made in your past. That's releasing the guilt, releasing the shame of what other people think or how they'll accept your authentic expression or how they'll accept you. Move through life the way that you want to move through life. You know it's high vibrational. The Emperor. It's a new day. The Emperor, Aries starts the new year, springtime. This is a new birth. This is a new you. This is you, because you've gone within for a while here. You've been maybe 6 years, maybe for the past 6 months you've been grinding it out. But I'm really feeling maybe something 6 years ago happened significant in your life. But you've been waiting patiently. Yeah, they got this Three of Wands here. So for some of the collective, six has some significance. It's also dealing with harmonious gifts like the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. This is it could speak about things coming back from the past, or just those past seeds that you've sown finally starting to harvest. And right here, the star on the Virgo card, there's also the Hermit card. That's also giving me Aquarius energy as well. So that's embodying freedom. Freedom to be yourself, freedom to express yourself, because you have healed. You've healed that inner child that needs validation. You've in the book, this amazing book called Homecoming by Dr. Tama Bryant. It's so amazing. I'm still reading through it, but she speaks about reparenting yourself, and that how we can't go back to the past and have our guardians and parents give us what we need, but we can start to do those things now. So perhaps if you didn't have a lot of structure growing up, you can restructure your life and start getting yourself on schedule and give yourself a bedtime. You can tell yourself that, hey, you can't those people always tend to drain your energy. They always tend to bring you down. You can't hang out with those people anymore. And that's you saying this to you. And maybe if you were restricted a lot in childhood, you weren't allowed to go and just play with everybody. You weren't allowed to just have fun and be a child. This is you reparenting yourself, saying it's okay to let your hair down. Fun is just as important as work. You have to have that balance. This is you being gentle with yourself. And so you step into this Emperor energy, the big boss around here. But that red is also representative of the Eastern energy of abundance that's also associated with red. So it's a lot of shmoney coming in for y'all. And this is because you're doing what you enjoy doing. And I'm seeing a tower, so it's going to be pretty quick. Quick in terms of when it drops. Maybe you're like, oh, it ain't been quick. Not over time, but when it happens, they're just trying to prepare you, because when the floodgates open, if you're not prepared to accept the blessing, then you're going to get overrun. It's going to be like a drowning effect. So put stuff in place now. If there's things that you want to purchase and buy, but you might not have the capital to buy right now, at least list it out with how much it is and where to find it. So when the coins do drop, all you got to do is go to your list. You don't have to figure out a plan like, oh, I have all this, I don't know what to do, and start making frivolous purchases and start making unwise investments. No, you already have a plan for how you're going to handle it when it comes in. You already have a plan for the paperwork that needs to be filed to start, your LLC, or to get the trademarks or copyrights. You already have all those numbers down, so you're just going to start, investing right away in yourself. I'm hearing freedom still comes with a price, and that's the cost. That's the OU. It's going to cost you the OU. And you might be thinking like, oh, it comes with a price. Nah, it's the OU, your old mindset, the way you want it to be perceived instead of who you actually are, and let people perceive you how they want to perceive you, and just continue to move forward with who you actually are instead of trying to be put on a different mask for all these different people. You know, just be yourself. Whatever room you step in, you are yourself. And, you know, depending on the situation or the person, they may not get all of you. You know, when you're at the workplace, you're not going to be the same conversation you have with your best friend or with your partner or with your family. But it's still going to be authentic. We have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, emotionally fulfilling work. You have, you deserve to be happy every day. We spend a good portion of our day, quote, working to make money to provide for ourselves and provide a living. So it should be something that you actually enjoy doing, because that's where a big portion of your energy is sent. So that's the type of energy that's coming back. If you're doing work that you're not happy about, if you're in a place for 8 hours and your light is dimmed and you're unhappy, that's a vibration that's being sent out 8 hours every single day, or 10 hours every single day, 12 hours every single day. So you want to change the flow of that momentum and get it back to loving what you do, being in a leadership position, and being okay with that. Okay. Yeah, it's time for you to move forward with plans. Anything at this time that's still, your ships are in right now. So that's something you need to know. Your ships have come in. So while we're in this temperance energy of getting ourselves balanced and ready, you want to understand that your ships have come in. And this Page of Pentacles, this is in the past. Like, I'm really feeling it's something that you started in the past that's flourishing now, but it's on you to be in this two of Wands and going for it. Now is the time for you to put forth effort, right? You want to assess the situation, get some possible strategies, and then move forward. You don't just continue to observe forever. Like, that's a stuck hangman, or have to get 12 different strategies. No, get some strategies, pick the best one, and go for it. They're really showing me air energy at this time, so communication may be very important. And also getting your mental body cleansed out, and taking care of your mental health at this time is very important. And intuitively, you already know what you're waiting for. You already know what it is that you want. They were showing me the High Priestess vibes within this Chariot. So pardon me for not mentioning it. But you see there's crescent moons on each way. Like this, the Chariot is in the traditional Chariot, right? There isn't any reins on the horses. This is a motorcycle, so it's more modern, but which is the modern witch tarot. But the energy behind that, there's no reins on the horses, because you are moving this chariot forward with your sheer willpower, with your partnership with spirit and your desires. You are moving it forward by keeping your masculine and feminine in balance here, in check, so that you don't get too hyper aggressive in terms of action, and you don't get too into, I gotta just create and I'm not making movement on my creation. You want to balance that all and move forward with your ideas and move forward with your plans, and you don't have to race and move forward. You just keep it steady. Just a steady vibe here. But you know what it is that you're going, you know what energy you need to put effort into, and you know what you need to wait on. That's what the divine is saying. They're giving you these like intuitive whispers to let you know, like, hey, you might have to put that one on hold for a second, but move forward with this one, because there's momentum on this one, and we'll bring you right back around when it's time to move forward on this one. So however that relates to you, hopefully that makes sense. Because there are some things that are just still in seed form, some things that are new, but there are some things that you've already planted that's flourished and harvested and ready to be given out to the public, so to speak, ready to be sold, right? You've already harvested it. Now it's time to put it out there. And there's some things that you just have maybe more recently just planted or recently just got the idea to do. And so you have to have a balance with those things. So I'm going to pull a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. They're really showing me the Tower a lot. Whatever is hidden and that you're not made aware of is going to come to you. You won't have to figure it out and overanalyze and overthink the truth. The Hunter. And also within this one, they're showing me this, and the rocks here, that is in the Empress card. It's in the back of it though, right? So in this deck, perhaps, let me see if I can find it for you. Oh, and she's right here. Stop playing. Look, I'm telling you this. These challenges, these this building your self-esteem, and it's putting you in a position to attract energies that are matching. Like you see the same rocks and the same cliffs that you've overcome and the same challenges that you've had to make pave a new pathway through. That's just like a footstool for the Empress. It's in the back, and there's some here, but it's like you're not concerned, because if you've already traversed these treacherous terrain, then you can face anything. If you can handle this, you can handle anything. And that's what Divine wants you to know. So we have the Hunter here. And like I said in the love reading, Divine is really trying to get the collective to tap back into nature a lot more. So whatever way you can, get out into nature, get out into just the simplicity of the natural flow of things. And technology is a wonderful gift. Technology helps our lives in so many ways, but there's also, on the flip side, can overcomplicate things and show us illusions that get us caught up and cloud what we really want by what we think we should want. And just getting out into nature and just seeing how the birds are taken care of, the little squirrels are taken care of, how the insects just flow around each other, and everyone's is harmonious, and it'll help clear out the nonsense of your everyday to-day life. Okay, so here we are. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to find success. This also goes back to what we were saying about the Divine letting you know, like, okay, this is the idea to work on. You know what to move forward on. You know what to kind of leave behind. You know what to kind of wait and gestate for a bit more. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. We literally just said your harvest has already come in. Your ships have already come in. So anything that's not ready for you to act on right now means it needs to wait for a little bit longer. But what's in front of you right now is what you need to put this pedal to the metal on. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead true to you. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. Okay, boom. So that's also with the High Priestess, right? You intuitively know what you need to do. You intuitively have a sixth sense about people, so to speak. You have this, you're able to sort of filter out the BS sometimes. And it's really giving me Scorpio vibes. It's really giving me the Transformation Death card. And so we were also speaking about the sacral chakra, and that's your own authentic creativity, your own authentic expression, what truly brings you pleasure. Don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It's okay to come home empty-handed. All money is not good money. If it's not in alignment with who you are and what you stand for and what your mission goal stands for and what you put into place before you started, it's not for you. And this is literally what we were talking about. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you're not guided by unbridled ambition. Not wanting more than what you need. Not scrolling, what we were saying about technology, just being immersed in it, and now you're starting to want certain things that you didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago, and now that's your main goal. Now you got to get that. Now you got to get the latest this. Now that's clouding what your main vision is. What did you want when you started out on this journey? What did you want when you started out in this career? What did you want when you first started that business? What does your mission statement say? If you don't have one, get with Spirit, meditate, and write one. Or get tapped into yourself. Spirit is saying you got all the answers. A lot of major arcana's been coming out in these reads lately. Spirit is always with us, but more prominent now in these readings to let us know that they are with us and we're not alone out here. And some major changes are coming with this Tower and this Chariot, and I'm really feeling good vibes. It's a good pathway here. I'm seeing it's like a good little mixture of tools you have to work with here. I'm seeing swords, I'm seeing wands, cups. It's not a ton of pentacles, but the ones that are here are the ones that count. You got the big one. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the major one, that the gift from the divine. This is going to bring more of a harvest. You know, gifts from the divine leads to more fruit, leads to bigger harvests as long as you continue to put in the work. We don't take gifts from low vibrational. We don't need gifts from devil energy. Even trying to make this relevant is not even important. But it's to be mindful that when you take gifts from karmic situations, when you take gifts that aren't really in your highest vibration, then that's going to lead to more of the same. You want to take gifts that really speak to who you are and what you stand for, and the divine will just multiply that and triple it every time. Okay, so sorry, y'all, I just get sweaty when I read. So much love and light to y'all. If this reading was helpful, like the video, share it, subscribe if you feel moved or want to stay in touch. Also, follow us over on Instagram for our daily vibes. Those are live tarot readings, so tap in with us over there. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box below, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. And you can book readings there. And if you feel moved to give a donation, that's also in the description box. We do not reach out to you guys for readings or say, oh, we felt your energy, or we tapped in, or reaching out for donations and things like that. We don't do that. That's on your energy to feel moved to reach out to us, okay? So just always keep that in mind, and just be mindful of people in low vibration trying to scam people. So, so much love and light to y'all. Many pentacles, and just continue to move in the direction that of your true passions and your true desires, and it's going to pay off. It's coming in very, very quickly for y'all. So clear out any illusions, maybe get some smoky quartz. It's very helpful with that as well, and some tiger's eye so you can stay focused and protected as well. Citrine is also great for attracting money. Keep it in your wallet, your purse, cash register at your job, cash register, or your Squarespace by your personal business. It'll help you out a lot. So much love and light to y'all. Namaste.